So with 35 seconds left on that good old bomb, even follow-up utility, more smokes to deny them these choke point entrances. See some very deep flashes try to break through, but the crossfire is far too strong. It's a beautiful double from Hobbit, and Zort and Shalfie will have to do what they can, but that's likely just a save at this point.
Yeah, probably going to end up being the save here. Like, maybe they're going to make an attempt to get some exit kills here, perhaps, but ultimately not too much else coming out of the round. Like, yeah, there's one Shiro going to go down there, so they do at least come out with a little consolation prize, you know, a bit more money in the bank, but ultimately C9 will be able to take round number 1 there. Good to see this tight little corner angle as well, setting up that crossfire.
It's going to leave them rather exposed. They've had a little bit of time to reset since yesterday and maybe talk things over from their previous mistakes, but Zort with a lovely shot, setting it to a 3v4. Of course, quickly with that response and the presence given, they'll break into the B site. There's no one here to answer just yet. Nice job by Result to find one with just the USP, and it's left to a 2v2, but a 1v2 from Zort should be too much to ask here.
I don't know. It's definitely still possible. You know, maybe they hit 2 1Ds in a row. Definitely doable, but obviously the odds not stacked in their favor in this one. T still remaining patient for the second, though. Ooh, good spot from Zort, but Hobbit will be able to say, peekaboo, I see you.
They're going to try to hard clear out that connector, and you can see Kradge just cooking in the smoke. He's just waiting for his opportunity to shine. Did get hit once in the process and even naded further, but the lurk through the smoke still works perfectly to get that man advantage, to set them up to anchor this A site that they're not even going to play. Retake.
Look to fight another day into round number 5 instead, so definitely can respect that. You know, they don't want to use up the limited options that they do have available. Maybe they can try and get some further support from their teammates. Yeah, good start there, turning it into the 4v4. Not much time to go either now. T's pressure's on, and one more shutdown. A good angle from Zort there. Axile trades it back, though, through the B apartments, cutting off that angle on the short. Maybe found, though. Nope, gonna be able to open it up for Cloud9 here. Good start for them. 10 seconds to go now, and the bomb carrier's down. This is the worst case scenario. I don't even think they're going to be able to get this in time. It's all come falling apart. If only the bomb was towards B, but alas, it's all a case of coulda, woulda, shoulda, and FORZE.
Once again, it can be very difficult to deal with the rushing blocks with the USP, but the M4 should be a different story, as it's a beautiful 3K, and he's prepared for more, just sticking out with the USP. You can see he's even willing to take the duel, even with the contact of the Opper, but of course, eventually, Krad will come in to help support, and Axile left to hold on to that scavenged AWP and do what he can. It looks like it will be absolutely nothing as Result takes him down.
Looking to see if they can get an angle. Teammate around the corner as well. Zort does find the opener there. Result ready. Hobbit going to be shut down as well now. Good start from Shiro, but they are going to get tagged through the wall. Shelfie forced to back out, though. Does have a smoke down, still holding a close angle. Ooh, might be able to catch something here. Nade goes out. Zort finds Axile. Shiro, last player standing here for Cloud9, but again, FORZE, they're just taking them apart piece by piece. And again, another one bites the dust. That's round number 4. Cloud9 definitely going to be angry with how things have gone in the past 5 rounds. Maybe looking to do something else, but no, Jerry getting a nice surprise towards the middle there. Good shot through the underpass. Does shut one down. Hobbit able to trade it back now. Jerry posted up on the stairs. Let's see if they can find another great angle there from the firebox. The Shelfie does find a double kill. Looks for more. Bomb going to be on the ground outside the A ramp as well. Buster and Hobbit in a very...
be good enough. And interestingly enough, FORZE not going for the hunt despite having so much reserve. They want to just keep building up that cash, not throw a single player down towards the side just yet. And a little bit of a lurk, willing to get curious, pushing past Triple. It's a risky move from Shelfie, and Shiro will punish correctly, leaving it 3-on-4. Still keeping that man advantage. Jerry unable to connect initially with the opening shots. You can see they're concerned about this connector position, even to go as far as smoking it off. With the bomb planted, this is a retake they're forced to go for. Zort with one. Buster, quick retrade. getting that full CT control, or even flashing Jerry across towards Sandwich to get the information. I think the sound cue might have been heard. Jerry hard clearing it out. NaVi unable to connect with that Deagle. And they have the understanding that there's someone towards connector. Axile cleared out, and they know where this last player is. They know Buster has to be here, but with 4 seconds left, Sort has to stick this bomb to win it out, and just barely Buster will connect to get the clutch, to keep the hopes alive. And with Result taking the initial contact, this could be a perfect bait and switch for them not to clear out the bench. If they forget their fundamentals, it's good coverage from Buster, but again, they turn it into a beautiful crossfire. The op shot's enough to bait and distract for at least a second, but Sort is quick on the rotate, and Shiro's unable to connect the opening shot, and now he's left with 3 players staring down in his position, running him down just after time. So we have a bit of mixed money overall.
See if they can find a bit more. Hobbit, good on the close angle, does indeed find it alongside Buster there. A great way to open the round up. Buster might even find another here. At least they cover their tracks with the smoke there. Definitely looking to take action on to this A side. Hobbit going to be shut down by Zort. Zort very low HP, does get shut down, and that's going to be the site taken here for C9. Really great outcome for them. Buster on a perfect angle as well, just sneaking around the smoke there and finds Result. And that is going to be another C9 round, taking 5. Puts you into quite a higgledy-piggledy situation here. Shalfie does find one though. Good little boosted angle. Axile going to be shut down, leaving it into the 3v5 now. They're going to push straight through that smoke though. Trying to find the angle. They do open it up. A good kill from NaVi there. Looking for more here. Result has to come out there. They still need to deal with Zort. Now 2 more CTs pushing in from Market. Buster, good to find Krad there. Zort still holding around the corner. Has support as Shiro as well. It's all a very scary situation here. And Jerry goes down. All up to Zort now. Trying to do what they can with this AWP. Creeping away towards Market here. They may just have to concede the round considering their economy here. It could be just too dangerous. Look to push forward and try and create a better last round of the half with that AWP. I can respect it. And it will be well fought from Cloud9 there.
But it won't pan out. But having Shelfie immediately follow up with the smoke covering him, this is a beautiful bait and switch. He's able to find the first. It should be an easy trade. No reason to expect there to be a player that pushed past him in the smoke, so this bomb will go down. C9 set up to convert 7 at the end of this half.
Yeah, we'll see if they can manage that 7 scoreline, and indeed they will. So good way for C9 to claw their way back, because
the FORZE a lot more proactive. This is the different in contrast we're going to see from this T side. It's going to be a lot faster of a pace, splitting through on this A site from the side of FORZE. Although with that creativity, unable to land the shot, C9 anchors the A bomb site perfectly. Only a single player, Shiro, going down.
Run away with it all. Speaking of running, they are going to be rushing their way through A right now, and they're going straight to the meat grinder. Shiro and NaVi there.
Beautiful spray control, and this is the only sort of thing you'll see at a high level of play. You can see he goes for that first, he immediately stops shooting until he sees the second player, stops shooting again until he's a comfortable angle against the third, making sure that he is pinpoint.
We do jump into this round now. Krad. Ooh, good flash actually coming out from the CTs. Not good enough though. Axile does get caught alongside Hobbit. Now that the real guns are in play here for FORZE, they start to really turn up the heat, finding 3 kills already. Maybe regroup with their teammate. Looks like they are still going to hold steady just outside of jungle there. Got their teammate on the B site getting stabbed in the back by Krad. Good that they're going hunting as well, not allowing the CTs any opportunity to potentially save out some of these lesser tier weapons into future rounds also. But good to kick off though, shutting down 1 player, pushing in Hobbit on a good angle as well, almost finding 2. Zord gonna actually open things up, taking down Jerry accidentally, so that's a bit of a uh-oh moment, but we do still have plenty more action before us. NaVi gonna be shut down though, leaving it into the 3v3 now. Shiro, ooh, close to the angle. Not quite yet, however. Still got the support of their teammates. Tees need to stay on their toes here, otherwise they could get caught off guard. Speaking of, they do discard 2 players, leaving it all up to Shiro now. 1 versus 3. The result may just be to latibulate here, considering they've got such a powerful weapon in the AWP. They may want to be looking to keep that one in towards next round, but if they try and escape, they've still got a result to deal with there. Ooh, they might actually go for it. They're sticking it. Oh my gosh, they're too far away.
This is a free steal. You can see that little bit of info, that flash thrown by Buster on the B bomb site means that they understand things are secure towards the apartment. So at least this lurk from Crad could be effective, but they have to bust their way into A, and they're being denied. A beautiful frag from both Hobbit and Shiro, barely able to get man advantage secured, and instead it's Axile to spam Crad through. With that mid control they've been able to keep, and with 40 seconds left.
Definitely going to be happy if they can manage to get more going for them here. But obviously C9 going to be happy to keep that control there. Take round number 11 in their favor now and build up their lead a little bit further here.
Not smoking off CT, forcing Hobbit to use it, and even then the Molly a little bit awkward in its spread, almost taking him down in spite of it. It's nice kills from NaVi, but of course it takes the smoke fading and Shiro to follow up to leave it to a 2v4. Sort really hoping someone peeking at the top of stairs, but instead Shelfie originally lurking towards. It's nice to get that bomb plant so they can keep up the money and the pressure. But you want to start getting the rounds at this point. You don't want them to be able into these rounds a lot better. So once they set up with this A execute with a man advantage to start, it's going to help out a lot. It's a nice trade from Hobbit, able to eventually take out Result. It's an important refrag required. Jerry to take him down to leave it to a 3-on-3, but now the op and the AK of Hobbit should be locked down on this angle. Beautiful transfer, able to handle whatever presence gets sent towards his way. And Jerry is going to be a bit of a scary bomb plant if he wants to go for this. But the proactiveness from Sort to give the most necessary of cover to save the day, even make it a double. He needs to go for this bomb plant eventually, which is exactly what he'll do now. Positioning behind that default box and backing up so that HE doesn't contact him directly. Gives the perfect delay. 10 seconds left. The time's running low. Sort misses the shot, but he's not going to have the time, even if he found.
Heading forward, as it's not an easy slope ahead, and already Hobbit makes it harder, taking down Zort. Good trade coming out from Shelfie, though.
Yeah, able to get a bit of bid information, but NaVi will be able to quickly get that trade. And the fact that Hobbit hasn't been taken down, but he ends up being a little bit stuck on the ladder, unable to break through. You can see Shiro pushing through triple with NaVi to help him out to quickly find the trades. This is a C9 that's starting to be most of their strat boiled down as that AK sticks through. Axile takes a second to notice it, a little bit too focused on his position. But a clean headshot will take it through, and Hobbit pushing through ramp will be able to easily clear out the rest. It'll be up to Buster to get a clean frag against the Glock. Easily found. 14 for C9.
We'll see if they will be able to overcome the disadvantage, though. As we take things slow into the round here. Good smokes to come out. NaVi going to get caught on one, as a matter of fact. But they do cut off the angle through towards connector there. Axile doing the same in the B apartments. Leaving it slow and steady. T's just going to push straight through it, though. Good flashes to come out. Buster cutting off an angle. Shiro able to start things off with Axile there. Going to be able to tear through multiple. Shelfie at least has a solid position on the molly, though, to trade back. But 2 versus 3 now. Looking decent. NaVi does find Jerry and can easily find Zort as well. Low HP. And it's the round for the taking. C9 take us to map point. Looking to claw some mid control together, as well as through towards the A ramp and Palace. Just leaving one of their teammates in spawn. Hobbit already taking point, though. Good pressure. Pushing up in Palace and finding the opening pick there. Now the CTs look to try and further it, but no. Jerry pulls through and does find one back. Shiro doing a bit of the same, so it's all left, right, good night for both sides, but Cloud9 are going to be able to take the lead here in players.
And with this lead in players, seems like everything's doomed to unravel. Result, in short, the last one's left. Another quiet game from Result. Expecting him to be able to step on up. It's mostly been Sort trying to help them out. But it won't be on Mirage, at least, as Cloud9 close it 16-10. A good recovery from a first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Keen to see that new fresh game. Absolutely here. But we are going to be into round number 1 now. C9 on CT, FORZE on T, and already C9 start off strong, finding 3 kills, just completely decimating this map. I feel like we barely got to see any FORZE there because C9 were just too busy.
With that full take towards B, the pressure surmounts. 2 players caught out, all left to Hobbit, completely shut down, and now these 2 players left for Cloud9 to save. It's a beautiful opening to start off this T half.
Round and will be looking to keep their weapons coming forward into round number 4 instead. So, good scenario for
contact is shown, which will be momentarily perfect pop flash to get the first on NaVi, and now the full B contact play goes through. A little bit of a traditional lazy smoke play being thrown, and Hobbit doesn't have the mag to freely spray through that smoke, but of course Shiro can freely hide towards his quad position as that bomb starts getting planted down to trade. Result, it's a beautiful flick, and they're left in a 2v2 somehow. It's a bit of a miracle that they still have a chance, but that smoke fades, and now Shalfie has it all to do. Low HP, beautiful headshot on the first. He has the info of the second now, has to land the headshot, unable to connect.
Now Shiro going to be falling back towards B. Smoke comes out, though. The T's are already prepared. They've still got another, but no, they don't. Shalfie goes down to Hobbit. So, good for the CTs to take the man advantage, and now they're on for a retake towards B.
Yeah, and they'll be able to at least have the man advantage. It'd be wild to see them saving this one as they go for the opening. Beautiful trade setup, but not able to find anything after. Sortie only with the 1, and now Result understands that he's being put under pressure, surrounded, able to find the double, but Axile quick enough to find the trade.
Might actually find someone if they get a little bit too close here. Result, though, ready for the angle and does manage to shut down Hobbit. Good trade back on both sides. Result, good turn. Shiro able to find Result, though, and Zort will go down as well. So, unfortunately, their efforts all being for naught, it would seem, but at least Krad still alive and now into the 1v2.
In the past couple of days, this is a C9 willing to go aggressive and takes risks to catch out every single individual player. I love what I'm seeing from C9. This is a completely different team than what we've seen the past couple of days. Do a little bit of manual resetting, having to really directly go in to fix the switches. Well, that's finally been done. They're trying to isolate the individual op, but instead, it'll be an early pick with the follow-up of Buster with the beautiful 4-man spray. Get those confidence frags going.
You have Buster to try and hold them off here. Axile taking point. Trade onto Buster, though. Axile not going to be able to back it up. Result will be good for it. Hobbit, though. Ooh, here's steps in the apartment. Hobbit ready, knows one's close by. Good shots to open it up there. Looking for a second, not going to be able to find it. Result going to be able to trade it back to Fold. Now looking to be on Shiro. I think Shiro at this stage may just look to stop.
You can see this is exactly why I was commenting towards the issues. The fact that they were leaving.
Safe outcome for both teams, and Shiro definitely going to be satisfied to save out the AWP, but we see, obviously, some of the kills through the round as to how the T's took control of it and managed to crash their way on to the B side there and managing to take that plant and the round.
The potential same mistake as the previous on Mirage. Such a creative play to understand the timing and such a creative play to go so aggressively, wide swinging out second mid, Axile with the double, and this round with the FAMAS. And with his position exposed, Krad taken down. An important shot for Zort, and it's a rare double miss. Of course, Jerry's coming in to try to rotate to help, and I'm sure that Buster will be aware of this, but unable to connect any damage, but that's okay. They know the bomb's on Zort. They do find and take him down and fully surround it. It's a beautiful round from C9 to get 7. We'll get a good bit of arch control, and with that information, it's going to be Hobbit put under pressure. Axile on point every single time the second contact's given, able to find the first, and that's another double for him now. Trying to lurk through the smoke, Shalfie hoping to find the timing, somehow able to win that duel, even though it significantly favored Buster. Exile is brought down to 43, but with all this damage done, they'll have to use the 2 players. The flashbang's easily read by Exile, and now Sort has a 1v3 in his hands, unable to land the flick under the pressure.
Still going to be hiding in the smoke as well. No, the CT's so close. Now they do say goodbye to NaVi and perhaps maybe even Shiro. They try and dedicate more utility forward. Luckily, Buster's around the corner, but Shiro has nothing to say. Will go down quickly. Buster at least finding one back with the nade there. Looking for more. Ooh, taking a lot of punishment with that suppressive fire. Leaving us down to the 2 versus 4 now.
And they're like saving for the final rounds. This is a little bit of an odd play just at the very end, so Crad will be able to safely secure it even if he gets taken on down. Exile maybe just playing for the stats, not expecting them to break through, getting a 4K. And with the push-up banana, it's worth noting that statistically on average, for both of these teams, this is their weaker half. And we're still waiting for FORZE to be able to convert a pistol in their favor. This could falter any second. Still left a 4v3, at least a bit of a man advantage, a little bit of map control. As we have a 3-0 lead in terms of pistols on the side of C9. Not something FORZE can let them get away with so consistently. And fortunately enough, Shiro will accidentally line up NaVi as he takes down Crad. But now with Hobbit taking out the flank of Result, this A site's left open for business, especially with Hobbit so aggressive towards this arch position. He has the information, can clear this round, just hearing this rotating player of Zort freely waiting. And this is where it becomes a bit of a problem because sure, FORZE have a fair shot in this series, but I don't think any team's going to be able to take out a top dog like C9 if they lose every single pistol. Going to have that same level of downplay, and completely 2-0ing FORZE would be a beautiful way to do that. But Result has something to say, using that CZ, able to find an opening. But the bodies of his teammates are starting to fall down with these little gaps through the smoke. Hobbit's able to play around, get some picks. They even dare to spam the smoke a little bit. There has to be just mere bullets left in these CZs. They can't have that much to spare. No way to pick up any of the reserve weapons. And just really hoping to spam through. You can see, I think Result's just completely out of ammo.
Yeah, definitely really showing the vulnerabilities on full display there, and eager to see.
And the interest of going through second mid, a lot of pressure will be put on Result, but the B lurk being shut down with that beautiful dunk of Shalfie. Fair chance, but if Result doesn't find at least one here, this retake will be forfeited. Beautiful first to at least get a double. This will be a retake situation as C9 don't know who else is left towards this A site. Will allow time for the rotations and to set up a chance.
Looking to press up on the other side of things. Shiro, good angle, spots one on the hay bales there, and another one. NaVi able to support them. They know where Jerry's playing from as well. It's all come unraveled now for FORZE as Cloud9. Still, 45 seconds to go in this round. C9 looking to take point towards the A side. Zort watching the angle though, ready for the swing, and does manage to go hook, line, and sinker. Taking away the opening kill there. Good smoke from Buster as they try and maybe cause distraction towards the A side while they look to run it back towards B instead. Considering they know where Zort's playing from, I can understand going for B instead, you know. Maybe there isn't an AWP on that one.
I believe Sort is scoped in towards this angle. 20 seconds left. Time's ticking. They have to aggress forward. And you can see they're just beautifully waiting for this beautiful shot from Buster on the first. And now Sort's left in an impossible situation. We'll be able to find one with the USP, but no way to flick and get an efficient trade against Shiro. As C9 looks to stomp. Get some damage in. Creep up all 5 players dedicated towards A. They have reclaimed the banana control. FORZE understand exactly where this hit is going to lie. All they need to do is connect the necessary frag. Sort with the first. They try to bust on through, finding more default on the site. Result with the second. Shalfie to follow. and it seems like they might have found their second chance, but not if Buster and Axile have something to say about it. 2v2, 17 seconds left, and it's going to be a retake as this bomb goes down next to coldzera. All left to do on Shalfie and Jerry.
See if they can manage it. Good angle taken by Axile. Complete decapitation there. AWP in hand as well. Trades it back to the rifle, thinking, no, I think better of that. And it looks like Shalfie in this a best of 3 series. Great stuff for them, being able to push. Oh, they're completely over it. They're charged up and angry at the moment. And that anger has come through on the opening kill onto Jerry and Zord. Good trade back from Shalfie with the HE there. Now the T's look to take points straight towards the A side here. Bomb's still going to be down though. Buster does manage to find the kill onto Result though. And it will be 2 versus 4 now for Shalfie and Crad. Just Crad though. Shalfie does get spotted through towards Library there. So it's going to be the absolute worst case scenario for FORZE now. Crad, one player with many dreams, no utility. It is going to be a tough situation indeed. Crad just going to be hiding away at the archway now, tiptoeing forward, trying to figure out some way to make it all better. Make this go away, but it will go away in favor of Cloud9. They take the map and the series 2-0.